Mate, promising first period, obviously led by 1, and I don't think you were headed, or they were headed the rest of the match. So, where'd you fall down, and where'd you fail to match them, I suppose?
Well, congratulations to Kevin for his first debut as a head coach. Good job on their part. Just the whole mindset of those guys was fantastic. They just got after us. It was just an old-fashioned butt whooping. Really nothing more to say. That they were much more aggressive, and we just got our butt handed to us.
When did you find out that the coach had been suspended, and how did it affect your prep in that?
I don't know, an hour or two, and my cigars tasted the same 2 hours before the game. It didn't affect my prep at all.
What positives can you take from it? As you said, it's a bit of a ass whooping.
I think the positives are you just continue to learn. This is a grind, and the league is tough, and the teams that I've said it multiple times over the last few weeks, the teams that are handling hard and being able to get through it are the ones who will get in the playoffs that they deserve to be in, and the ones that aren't are going to be on the outside. It's a pretty simple formula, and we just wash this one away and regroup tomorrow and travel, and we play right away again, and we have a chance to play at home and defend the island, and we'll just do the best we can.
You were warned a couple of times in the second half by the head ref. You waving your arms around and clearly upset at something. What were you upset at?
I don't talk about the referees. Next question.
Were you happy with the referees?
I don't talk about the referees. Okay. They got a tough job, and for you to make that kind of comment or question, it's really not really professional at the end of the day. They have a hell of a job to do, and it's a tough job they have, and I don't mess with the referees and don't talk about them.
You mean it's newsworthy, though, that you're upset at the ring? I'm not sure how far you've been from throwing out of the game. But,
I don't know what you're getting at.
I don't know.
You don't either, but you want to keep asking the question.
Well,
I just said I don't make comments on the referee. They got a tough job.
Okay, fair enough. Mate, a good atmosphere in 12,000. Do you think they rode it to success?
Yeah, I mean, this place was one of the loudest I've seen it. And obviously, home court advantage helps every night of the week when you got your fans rallying behind you, and we didn't do a great job of keeping them quiet.
Mate, over to you.
All right. Jared, as this gentleman mentioned, you started great because you, in that first quarter, did take that 1 point advantage, but you couldn't go on with it. But what have you learned from this tonight?
Yeah, look, we just got to be more solid in what we're doing and consistent across the board. When we're good and we're on top of people and we're being physical and we're up the lanes and pushing them out of their stuff, we're really tough, but we've failed to be consistent all year, and we got to be able to do that every single possession. And that's it. We just got to be more consistent with what we do.
Do you think Xavier and his boys were just too professional to keep you out of the game tonight?
I don't know if it was too professional. We let them get out in transition. We played into their hands, taking early quick shots, and went one out and a lot of things. So there's a lot of things that were within our hands to control. We let them shoot 79% from 2, so they were living in the paint, and that's something that we 100% control. We can build walls and help each other out in that capacity, so that's entirely on us, and we got to take ownership of that loss.
Knowing that they were the pressure was on them because they're the defending champions, what was the talk between you guys before the game? Knowing that you were the underdogs and you had nothing to lose, you had everything to throw at them.
Oh, look, we never consider ourselves as underdogs or favourites or whatever. Just go out and play the game. Yeah, results take care of itself. Just go play.
Chris, you're up.
JB, I'm sure you enjoyed the chance to get back out on the court after the not getting a lot of court time lately, but at the same time that meant that you were given the job on Xavier to try to curtail him a little bit. How did you find that sort of challenge?
Yeah, I mean, I love playing defense. I love getting into guys and being physical and doing what I can to push them out of stuff. So, yeah, it's always fun to go up against a guy like him and test yourself out. Like, I'm a very defensive-minded guy, so being able to match up on him, I really relish that opportunity. So that was a lot of fun for me.
Scott, I thought some better signs from your captain tonight as well. He was a bit more aggressive and was able to knock down some shots, and hopefully he can now build on that moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, Clint and Will, I think I said it, I don't know, probably a month ago when they came back, that it's going to take 8 to 10 games for them to get their legs back and timing back, and the more reps they get, the better, and for Clint to get those extra minutes in a game like this. And be out and about, and his conditioning and all those things are always helpful. And for him to see the ball go in is obviously a benefit to all of us. So we'll continue to build on that, and hopefully his minutes will increase if he continues to do well.
A big way to bring in the new year now on Sunday. I mean, how much are you looking forward to this challenge on Sunday back at home against the Phoenix?
Yeah, well, I mean, every game is obviously important at some level, and us playing at home is always important for us to make sure that we're trying to keep our home court advantage as much as possible. But that doesn't guarantee anything, and they got an explosive team just like the one we just got done playing with a lot of weapons, and we'll just do the best we can with them. And our fight's got to be a little bit better in general across the board. And I think JB mentioned just a little bit more consistent in our effort.
Thanks, guys. That's it from me.
You got it?
Yeah. Jared, you're up.
Hey Scott, just a couple from me, mate.
Yep.
You said you got your butts whooped. Is this a game that you sort of just move past, or is it one that you can take lessons out of, I guess, moving forward?
We'll just flip the page and move on and start our recovery this evening and have a nice, hopefully, flight back tomorrow morning and rest and recuperate and get ready to go. There's not much you can say other than just reflect individually on the game, but we'll just move on.
Do you feel it was a game where they were playing amazing and you were playing poorly, or was it a mixture of both that sort of led to that arse-whooping, I guess, as you called it?
I think it was just more of an effort thing, and they just got after us. And once the ball started going in and we started breaking some assignments, it opened up a lot of different things for them. And they played very well, and we just couldn't handle them. We couldn't guard them.
You obviously pride yourself on your effort and your grit and grind. How confident are you with this group that I guess it's a one-off and you'll be back to your gritty best in a couple of days?
I'm confident with these guys, irregardless of what transpires over the next 6 weeks. I love these guys. I love their fight and effort. And like I said, we'll go game by game, and we'll either be in or out of the playoffs. And I know these guys will continue to fight. And sometimes it's not good enough, and teams get you, and that's just the way it is. That's sports, and we'll try to bounce back and do the best we can on Monday.